I'm sitting on my porch, and there's a storm outside. Well, of course it's outside, Betty. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Oh, can you see it? Well, okay. I took some video. I was standing out on my little step, and all of a sudden it changed, and I could hear, like, I thought rain was coming at me. And there's a flood warning in Dolan Springs. And I'm pretty sure that it's raining over there right now. Yeah. That's why I took video of first. And oh my goodness, I saw a bunch of planes coming in, going into Vegas. Oh my goodness, can you imagine being on one of those planes flying through that storm? How frightening. Oof. Wow, what a roller coaster ride. Well, what was coming at me wasn't rain. When I got in the house, I turned around and looked out my window. It was one of the whirlwinds. So I didn't see it, so I'm not sure what direction it came from, obviously. Somewhere over there. I wasn't watching, but I could hear it. And I was looking up over the mountain. It's so exciting. I hope it gets a little bit cooler. Actually, it'd be nice to get rain. In Lake Mead, that'd be like an answer to prayer. And that's where it looked like it was first. It's coming from the north, according to the radar. And it's funny, my daughter, she texted me and she said, "Is it raining where you are?" And I was like, "No, should it be?" And so that's when I started really looking at things. And so anyway, yeah, it's a big old storm out there. And every now and then it just whips right in here. It's like I'm in a vortex. Ah, that feels so good. I love y'all. Good morning, y'all. It is Wednesday. So, that storm, man, it went, oh, sorry, the table's rocking. It went for, through the night, left the windows open, and Susie wanted to be outside. I was scared for her, but things were flying around. So, and most of them in the dark. One of the times I looked out my window and I saw that a part of the shade cloth on the duck pen had come off. And so I decided I would try to go get it and fix it. Well, I couldn't. The wind was too strong, and so I was like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, well, it's one corner, and it's mostly hitting on, when it was blowing, it was hitting on the tarp, and so I thought, well, maybe it won't tear it up. So I said a prayer and asked Abba, I can't fix this. Take care of my ducks through the night. So when I woke up this morning and went out there, the tarp, 2 corners had come off, and it was laying over the whole front of the duck pen. No, I didn't take pictures. It was barely light because I knew I needed to check on them. So I went out and got my ladder and my bungees. Well, I'd already had the bungee cords from last night thinking I could do it, but I could not get hold of it. The wind was just too tremendous. So anyway, I got it fixed this morning. So I got company coming tomorrow for just a little visit. I don't think they're staying. They're going through, I think they're on their way from California to Kentucky to see the Ark. How exciting. So I'll talk more about that later. But in the meantime, I'm making ready. So I got to go to the store today because it's, I had ordered some meat at the market. And it's supposed to have been here a week ago. But they did not have enough people to process and package the meat. So it wasn't ready. So I'm hoping it'll be ready today. I know I've got a couple of packages at the mail, so I'm going to get those. And this morning I'm making ready knowing I got a text. My text was, I think it was about 4 a.m. Saying that they would be here tomorrow. And so that was the beginning of the day. And I didn't really read it. I just saw the notification of it. And I was like, oh, I got to get things done today because, you know, I got to go into town and I got company coming. So I got my laundry done. I got the kitty box. I'm going to have to show y'all how to do that because Susie has a kitty litter box and I use the desert for kitty litter. It's awesome. Best litter I've ever had in my life. As far as cat litter and what to do with it, you just pour it back in the desert and get you a new batch. So it's always free. And so I've done that. I've already vacuumed. I've got a load of laundry hung out on the line to dry. Some of it I might wear into town today. I might change and look nice when I go into town. And what else did I do? Oh, something I had forgotten, that when you're in the desert, sometimes your radiator, the water evaporates out of there. So you gotta take care of that. So so I did that. I checked it and filled it. And it's been so long, I'm like, how full do you make it? And what's gonna happen if you overfill the water? Because, you know, I didn't put it in the radiator. I put it in the overfill thing. And so, and I'll check it again to make sure. I guess maybe I ought to check the radiator. So I did that, and if you'll notice, it is like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I am sitting in the front. The dogs are in the back, on the west side. I'm on the east side. Of course, I'm about this far away from it's too hot. But anyway, what other damage? I had a no trespassing sign hung on a chain. The sign is gone. It could be anywhere. But I tell you what, sitting in there last night, and it was the weirdest thing. I stood out for a while and filmed it, or some of it. I'm sitting in the middle of ants, apparently. Because I was like, I thought a fly was on me and it was an ant climbing up my leg here. Okay, 2 days ago I was sitting there and I saw something out of the corner of my eye fly up behind my little tiny shed here. And I looked over and it was a bright yellow bird. Big bird, like the size of a cardinal. And he had black markings. Absolutely beautiful. I felt so bad because I was like, I didn't have any food or water sitting there. So, and he's too big, he would be too big to fly in the duck pen. So anyway, and this morning, there was a whole flock of quail in Bob's yard. I tried to film them. I don't know how it'll turn out, but if it works, I'll show it to you. And then Buddy barked and they all went away. But I don't usually see that many at one time. Usually it's just a couple come around. Speaking of having water in the yard, because I set some water up outside over here on the corner from the rainwater catchment. Anyway, company's coming. I'm going to town today, and I think I'll have an unboxing when I get back. Well, it's still Wednesday, and I have gone to town, and I have gotten the mail. And I found out that that big old storm did not drop any rain in Dolan Springs. But they said it did rain in Las Vegas. So I have permission to open my package on video. So they taped it really well. And it's from a very dear friend. Her husband has recently taken up pottery. I am so excited. Oh, look how beautiful. Little things. Look how beautiful. I'm so excited. And because my friend is a quilter, she made me bowl cozies. Oh, so many times I needed these, and I didn't have one. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. Look at the colors and the pattern. Oh, isn't it beautiful, buddy? Beautiful. Scissors. I'm going to open them little ones last, because you know me. I love little things. And I love surprises. So it's a combination. It's little tiny surprises. I'm so excited. Okay. Now, I knew he was going to send this to me. So, and when do I use a mug? Beautiful. Awesome. Hand thrown. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Now, I use a travel mug for my coffee because I go in and out of the house and all over the place with it. But when I have tea, I want a mug. So, what I didn't have was a tea ball. I'll show you what I got. For those of you who don't know a tea ball, you put the tea in here, and then you sit it down in your mug. Oh, wait. Look. It is perfect. I love it. I'm going to call you names. It's Ken and Luann. And they have a business that they call Cloth and Kiln. So she does beautiful and amazing quilts. And Ken is doing the pottery. Okay, so let's get the big box out of the way and let's see what's in them little tiny ones. I love this. I love the handle. Just fits so good. I might have to make me some tea, even if it is 90 degrees out there. And it's only 90 something. What is this? A little tiny something? What is it, buddy? What is it? What? Oh my goodness! Oh, 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 look. It's a vase. It is a tiny, tiny vase. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. I love when people know me and know I love tiny things. How awesome. Thank you. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. Look. There you go. Oh, how beautiful. Thank you, Ken. And thank you, Luann. Ken, the tininess. I love it. Thank you. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Thank y'all so much. I feel the love. Well, good Thursday morning. It is so far a beautiful day. Got a nice breeze going, and I woke up late. I'm talking. It was like 5:30, and so I jumped out of bed and got my boots on and went over and took care of Mona. Got her all settled. Got my eggs. So I really need to check into getting them a better food. I think that's my issue, is nutrition. So I wanted to show you not the tarp. A tarp is solid. A shade cloth is woven in such a way that you still get light, but it makes a lot of shade. Also, the wind can move through it instead of making it like a balloon. So you got a better chance of it standing. But I'll show you all of the work I did yesterday to get it right. But the good news is that when you have the right size, it worked perfect. I'm so excited. So this is the morning place, and it's kind of growing as I see the benefits of having this nice shady area. And, you know, the thing is, I don't have chairs. So what I was thinking was I would make some little benches. It is still Thursday. Visitors are still coming, and I still have work to do. So I am going to set the camera up to show you what I'm doing. And I will tell you what I'm doing before I do it. And so you'll know what all that is. Okay, for the fence to be put in the proper place, the tiny is in, I want it to go around the tiny. So you see in the little clip where you're looking down on the property, and the tiny's over here. So the fence will come behind it and then come down to the road on the side of it. Well, the solar panels are way out here, and they need to be on the other side. The thing is, they are staked, bungeed, and big rocks. So there's a lot of work to do. But I'm going to try to show it to you as I do it so you can see. This will be my big job for Thursday. July 1st. Happy July. Okay, I'm over here at the tiny. So I'm going to walk you over here. But I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what it looks like back here. So here is my camera set up in that bag of very heavy rocks to keep it safe. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of work. I need some water. I need a lot of water. Probably that much. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. That feels better. I know it's gonna feel better. Oh, that feels better. Whew. So, I think that took me, I don't know, half an hour or so in the sun. Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit about what the struggle was. It was the MC4 connectors. The panels are connected to each other by two, each of them have two connectors. So a total of 4 connectors got to be unplugged and plugged back in. And MC4 connectors are very difficult. And a lot of times I have not been able to get them apart, especially if they're like new. They're real, I don't know. It's a miracle if you can get it done. Anyway, you witnessed a miracle. Now mine are aged a little bit, so they were, I did not undo the panels. That's why you saw me moving them the way I did, because all the MC4 connectors, I did not want to deal with that. As it was, I had no choice. When I got to the end, I had to get down on my knees and get under there and undo the 2 that join together to go into the tiny. The solar panel goes into the solar panel charge controller, then to the batteries. So it monitors how much power is coming here at the solar panel and keeps it at a certain level. That's what the controller does, so that your batteries don't explode from all that energy coming from the sun. I'm sorry, I cracked myself up, because that's me taking everything to its ultimate end and maximum capacity. I amuse myself way too much. So anyway, that is Thursday, and I am done. Except for company's coming. And I say company, they're just dropping in for a visit. And I'm cooled off now. I'm recovering little by little. Start of the day. But you know what I'm grateful for today? I am grateful for that breeze blowing in my window. We've had some days where there was none, and it's like sitting in your oven. I love y'all. Shabbat Shalom. So tell Mona. Mona's over here. Buddy's over here. Okay. Sit down. So, I still got the same problems I had yesterday. But it's Shabbat. I don't have all the same problems. I did get a voltmeter, so I know my batteries in my place are not bad. It is not a digital readout, so I can't get totally accurate. It's analog. And I discovered that, yes, it told me that my batteries were okay, but it doesn't give me enough of a reading that I know when to turn the refrigerator off and let it rest. So, the greenhouse is not fixed. The switch in there, something happened to it. So, I'm going to ask Bob's brother. He lives in California, and he he can walk me through it, and maybe I'll be able to figure it out without any interventions. But yesterday was just too hard. I couldn't get it done with all the other things that I was getting done yesterday. And so I am checking the list off and getting things in order. And for the moment, because this moment is a day of rest, not just for my body, but for my heart and my mind. And I'm very grateful. So I'm going to sit out here and listen to the quiet, a little bit of Joshua Aaron, because I love that music. Listen for the birds. Dove just flew by. It's one of my favorite times of day, before the sun really starts heating things up. But it's so quiet, and it's beautiful out here. And it's why I keep saying I'm staying. Because there's at least twice a day when I relish in the solitude and the beauty of being out in the desert. I love y'all. I did it. Thank you, Larry. My plants will live. Yay. Go away. I am not a flower. Do you hear that? Oh, go away. Go away. Honeybee. It was a bee. Stop it. Go away. Okay. What was I saying? I am so ADD.